Darwin was born February 12th, 1809. So imagine that day, little baby Darwin crying in a cradle in England. That very day, October 12th, 1809, little baby Lincoln is crying in a cradle in a log cabin in Illinois. They were born on the same day in history. That was a pretty good day for humans, I would say. Two great liberators in a way. I will talk a little bit about dinosaurs today and a little bit about Fossil Park, but I mostly want to talk about Darwin for Darwin's birthday. Let me start by going back a little bit before Darwin. There's a chair there. There's maybe more space there if some of you people want to sit down. How old's the Earth? Who knows?
I know.
4 million years.
Close. Just move the decimal point. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure 4.3.
How's the Earth?
Billions of years old.
Billions of years old.
I'm in 4 billion.
8 billion.
Yeah, that's a little much. 4.567 billion years old.
Oh.
How do I know that? Well, because I read it, right? But people know that by doing the experiments. And so now we have the analytical tools to know how old the Earth is. We didn't always have those. And if you don't have those tools, and if you didn't take a geology course, and you walk outside, it's not apparent how old the Earth is, right? When you go outside and you look at a mountain, you look at a stream, you look at the coastline, there's very little information there unless you have a priori knowledge that's going to tell you how old the Earth is. And humans, for most of human history, thought the Earth was really quite young. And there was really one of the first scholarly attempts to fix a date on the Earth was he was Archbishop Usher in Ireland. He was the primate of Ireland in church. And he went back in the Bible and went back through sort of all the begots and managed to figure out a date for King Nebuchadnezzar, and then went back from there, back to Adam, and determined that the Earth was created in 4004 BC on October 23rd on a Saturday, around sundown. Which, to people like us who have the benefit of all the knowledge that has come since then, that sounds a little bit silly, right? But I would say that was a legitimate piece of scholarship, because what did Usher do? He created a testable hypothesis, right? We have tested that hypothesis and we have falsified it, but that's fine. That's when you make progress in science, right? By falsifying hypotheses. We never really prove them. We only falsify them or fail to falsify them. But if you go back to February 12th, 1809, when little baby Darwin is born, the most learned people in Europe believe the Earth to be quite young. And in fact, if you were to open up a King James Bible at the time, it's very likely that next to Genesis 1:1, you would see an annotation in the side column that would say 4004, and that's 4004 BC. So all of the philosophers believe this, all of the scientists believe this, Sir Isaac Newton believed this, the Earth is really quite young. So if the Earth is young, then how did all this stuff get here? Well, it had to be very sudden, right? Because there's no time with which to work.